Hey, you alright? Think you dropped this? Best watch yourself, huh?
Oh, Kenji!
Hey, how's it going?
You know.
What do you say we start the day right? It's first period.
Idiot.
People are losing their minds.
Who are they supposed to be?
Dude, I'm surprised you haven't caught wind of these guys yet. Say hello to Fujo Academy's newest crop of thugs, the Kazuma Gang! Got Littlefoot Yokoshima,
Takes a lot of nerve to sport stripes with a gut like that.
Long Mountain Nagayama,
What does that even mean?
and their ringleader, hang on, it'll come to me. Damn it.
It's part of the gang's name! If you're giving us a running commentary, have your ducks in a row!
Sorry, man, our bad. We just kind of naturally stand out.
Oh yeah, you think?
Way to be here 2 minutes and already get slapped with a rep.
Why people gotta go stereotyping juvenile delinquents like that?
Maybe we could soften our image by joining one of those clubs.
Everyone seems to like that sort of thing.
It's too late to set a course for the straight and narrow now, boys. 'Cause I plan on using these fists to conquer the school!
I think I finally learned how to play a fa. Remy!
Still no new candidates for membership. If things keep going like this, we're destined to lose the club.
Why does the school care if we stay like we are? We're big enough.
They care simply because we call ourselves a culture club without having produced a shred of culture.
Ugh, what do they want from us? We play games.
Apparently that's not enough. They're saying that if we stick with the game creation handle, we'll actually have to create games.
Oh, yeah.
That really just dawned on you?
Until today, I've been able to navigate us around that little technicality. But
The fact is we're short the minimum number of members required.
I'm really gonna miss sitting around doing jack squat.
So when's the recruitment deadline?
today,
Here's the deal, fellas. If the Cosmo Gang's gonna let the little sheeple around here know who's boss, we gets to strut our stuff. Couple of hostile takeovers, maybe a turf war.
I suppose we could always make a play for the golf bag gang's
The
territory.
Golf Bag Gang? That can't be their real name.
Or we could run a protection racket on the culture clubs. Dude, think of the graft. It'd be awesome.
Nice.
I mean, come on, what self-respecting evil overlords buy their own manga, am I right?
Weren't you guys bitching about stereotypes 2 minutes ago?
You said it yourself. We've got to conquer the school.
Fire in the hole! Everybody stop dropping! The hell's going on here?
This fire is nothing but an illusion, good sir.
Yeah, well, your illusion's gonna burn this place down.
Fire extinguisher.
Right, yes. Ladies, please step aside. Yeah, 'cause that's what's up, fire! Hooray! The day is saved! Whoa, what am I doing? Why do I give a crap one way or the other?
You handled that illusion admirably.
Were you trying to kill us all? How'd you manage to get the damn thing started, anyway? Fireworks?
You'll never know how much we appreciate the help.
Yokoshima! What did you do to him? Nagayama! What is wrong with you people?
I'm channeling a lightning elemental.
And I'm channeling a water one.
Okay, I'm lost.
Word of our powers must not leak to the outside world.
So we're erasing your memories of what just happened.
You girls are nuts.
I'm sorry. You've stolen a forbidden glance into my fire magic. I'm compelled to make you forget.
I've done what now? Are you trying to say you're magical?
Each of us here is an elemental magic wielder.
You're all out of your freaking minds! Let go of me, I'm serious!
Invoke water lock!
Invoke lightning lock.
Oh, that's not even a real thing!
I'm afraid you've seen too much.
You're totally gonna burn me alive, aren't you? Somebody help!
I hereby wipe your mind clean. And, if you don't forget, I won't like you.
Come again.
No! You brought her ultimate flame-based Moe Moe attack trembling to its knees!
It's okay. I don't think her wounds are beyond healing.
Alrighty then. Maybe her and fire really are a thing.
Earth Elemental.
Huh?
Dirt punch, bitch!
Okay, first of all, that was a cheap shot. Second of all, Earth Elemental magic is supposed to be neutral!
Ooh, neutral magic, huh? He's catching on pretty fast.
Uh-huh. Not just anybody would blurt that out.
I'm sorry I was late. I was building the sandcastle.
How old are you?
Which explains why my hands are covered with dirt. Hence Earth Elemental.
Well, that clears that up! Ugh. I've got to make a run for it.
Yo, Kenji! Want a drumstick?
Check me while I sink this shot!
Except I can't just leave him here with these crazies.
If you're trying to banish the guy's memory, I don't think it's working.
Yeah, no kidding.
I know. We'll launch an attack comprised of all our elements working in tandem.
This is not gonna end well.
We'll always be best friends!
I'll come back for you!
Leaves his friends to die.
At least in this scenario, one of us survives! Why do I feel the need to plead my case with the enemy?
Turn around and face your fate.
That might have been a little harsh.
They're gonna kill me!
It was a figure of speech.
Figure of speech, my butt, you're homicidal! No! You're good, calm down. You managed to shake him. What kind of club are they running anyway? They're all insane.
Excuse me.
Fire Magic Girl!
I never said thank you
Thank you?
for coming to our rescue.
What now?
We've learned our lesson. No more fireworks in the club room.
Well, good for you. What were they doing there in the first place?
We need new members, and I thought a pyrotechnic display would be good marketing.
You could have burned the whole school to the ground!
That's true. Why didn't I think of that?
That's not what I meant!
Oh, and thanks for this morning. You picked up those flyers for me. It was a nice thing to do.
Wait, so you're the girl I saw at the gate this morning?
You don't remember?
You were passing out flyers for that schizophrenic club?
Schizophrenic?
Look, just leave me alone and we'll call it even, alright? I'm glad I could give you a hand. Have a nice life.
For the record, my club could really use somebody like you.
The club's yours?
Roka Shibasaki, at your service. Game Club President.
I thought it was called the Game Creation Club.
Whatever. I'm recruiting you.
Thanks, but that's not my scene.
It's not just about gaming. It's about making games.
What are you doing? You know your ultimate fire-based whatever attack isn't gonna work on me?
My fire magic is mere camouflage.
Huh?
Beneath this veneer, I am a wielder of darkness.
Okay.
What?
Did I miss something?
Where did Kenji go?
I'm in the dark! Help me, I can't see! Where am I?
As of this moment, two paths are open before you. On the one hand, you do the respectable thing and join the Game Creation Club. And on the other... choose wisely, hapless traveler.
Okay! Fine, I'll join! Just take this thing off of me, please!
Now that's what I like to hear. Starting over, my name is Roka Shibasaki, Game Creation Club President.
Second year, Chitose Karusuyama. What's up?
First year, Sakura Mizukami.
I don't care what your names are, take this thing off!
I'm gonna need you to pay attention, noob.
What are you doing?
Huh. He seems to be caressing the sole of my shoe with his face. Do you have a foot fetish?
No, I don't! That's gross! Cut it out! What's wrong with you?
Sorry about the ropes. We didn't think you'd hear us out otherwise.
You ever stop and think maybe you're taking things a little too far?
All right then, Mr. Foot Fetish, you've heard our names.
No, knock it off. You're trying to make me out to be some kind of perv mage.
I was only pointing out we don't know who you are. Forget it. Doesn't matter.
Wait, what?
Just hurry up and fill out this club enrollment form.
If they hand that thing to a teacher, I'm royally screwed. But if I refuse to fill it out, there's no telling what they'll do to me. Damn.
Well, what do you know? He doesn't throw a fit about everything.
Glad you could see your way clear to accepting our terms.
Whatever. Well, if that's it, I think I'll head home now.
Sure, knock yourself out. Everything seems to be legit.
Sweet. Phase 1 successful. Now for Phase 2. Cutting the delivery girl off at the pass as she's on her way to the office, ramping up the old charm, and getting a hold of the form before a teacher does. Simple.
Okay, let's make this official.
Huh?
Right. You girls have enough now.
Oh, son of a... There's no way in hell you're a teacher! Give me a break!
Oh, Miss Osawa, club faculty advisor. Nice to meet you.
Deja vu.
You squirrely little bastard! Keep the rampage on dull.
Plan B, I run for my life again! What kind of teacher lets them get away with... God, you're fast.
You got the drop on me last time because I wasn't prepared, but no one escapes me twice. See, this round, I was crouched in a starting position from the moment you turned to leave.
I can't tell if this girl's a moron or a genius.
Remember me? I'm Sakura Mizukami from Class 1D, the water type.
Who cares?
Hand over the enrollment form now or I'll show you no mercy.
Something wrong?
Dang it, I forgot my water bottle.
Huh?
Give me a second, I'll be right back. Promise not to go anywhere.
She really can't do anything without water? Girl's committed, I'll give her that. Should have known I couldn't give you this slip.
If you hand over the enrollment form this instant, I shall do you a kindness. I'll sing your praises to every corner of Fujo Academy.
Sorry, sweetheart. Moe doesn't do it for me.
Vicious verbal onslaught dodge!
She's pissed! Oh, come on, enough with the darker than black stick. It's really starting to get on my nerves.
Tremble in primordial darkness. Feel the grip of deepest night tighten around your throat.
I'm blind as a flippin' bat. If I don't get out of here, the dirt freak's gonna show up and clean my clock.
Chitose won't be here for a while. She's recharging at the sandbox.
It's scary how serious they take this stuff. Wait, that gives me an idea. It's just you and me then, isn't it? One magic user alone can't keep me in check. We've already established that. Maybe I was a bit too cocky. Nice save! Okay, pull me up. Or don't actually hold up! This is not how I want to end my day. Okay, so here's a thought. It's not that far down. If you let go, I'll probably...
Forget it! I'm not letting go. I finally found a prospective new member. You think that happens every day? It can't slip through my fingers.
Stop being crazy. You're gonna fall.
I accept my fate.
Look, you really need to stop with the whole Moe act.
Shut up! It's not an act. It's me.
But you...
And you're totally slipping through my fingers.
Wait, what happened to not letting me go?
This position is putting a lot of pressure on my tummy, all right. Not that you care, but it's my dream to hear the pitter-patter of little feet someday. I can see it now. 2 girls and a boy in footy pajamas banging the trays of their high chairs while Mama cracks open a jar of strained carrots.
Okay, I'm done. Just let me fall, please. Whenever is good.
Nicely done, Madam President.
About time. I thought I was a goner for sure.
Let's get out of here.
Kenji Kazuma from Class 2B.
Welcome to the Game Creation Club, Kenji.
Thank you. So I kinda let myself get caught up in the moment and join their club. I know, what's wrong with me?
Which club again?
Were we there?
Oh, come on, seriously? This is ridiculous.
Anyway, boss, check out my do. No idea where it came from, but I think we gotta keep her.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I know, right? If I had like a pair of
Guess it's for the
nunchucks,
best.
I'd look like
No
a
point
total
dragging my boys
follower.
into this.
Are you hurt? Where did they get you? You gotta talk to me, Kenji. Where does it hurt the worst? I'm not seeing any obvious contusions or lacerations, thank heavens, but still, we're not out of the woods just yet. Let's get those clothes off and have a look.
Hataru! Am I supposed to have the first clue what you're talking about? Because if you don't stop gabbing, I swear on my life.
Well, what brings the vice pres here?
Stop it. You know I despise it when my friends call me that. Call me Achan. You know, like you used to back in the day. It's not like we've been besties since elementary school or anything.
Come on, guys, follow me! Wait up!
We were inseparable. For some reason best known to yourselves, you fell into a life of thuggishness and petty crime. Why did you turn your backs on me?
Will you just tell us what you're doing here?
Yes, of course. Kenji, word to the grapevine is, well, that you might have joined the so-called Game Creation Club.
Yeah, and what if I have?
It's a dangerous place. I'm not speaking of the club itself, necessarily. But Chitose Karasayama cannot be trusted.
Come on, she's a dirt freak, so what?
Are you out of your mind? She happens to be Fujo's student body president.
What the? You gotta be kidding me!
I don't kid, my friend. Chitose is the Academy's 15th student body president. And between her shrewd political maneuvering and her animal magnetism, she's got the whole school, even the faculty, eating right out of her hand. She's so powerful, so implacable. The Heavenly Kings, the two brothers, and the band of 14 devils all went into hiding.
Wait, you're telling me this place already had that many gangs before we got here?
Oh, please, as far as everyone else in school is concerned, you lot might as well have just fallen off the back of a turnip truck. Ouch. Back to Miss Karasayama. My being vice president makes she and I eternal arch nemesis. Condemned to fight to the bitter end.
Hey, I wanted on some of that action.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget to include me!
She heard us! Didn't anyone ever teach you that it's bad manners to eavesdrop?
I was standing near a window. It's not my fault you don't know how to use your inside voice.
Oh, you just happened to be near a window.
Just so you know, this is the girls' locker room.
Miss President, it's kind of chilly in here.
Just our luck.
Guess we got ourselves some voyeurs.
Please don't say stuff like that, Madam President. My reputation is at stake.
Don't say please to this nutbag. She'll think we're saying she's won. Nice try, Madam President, but you're on the second floor. We'd be pretty bad at peeping if we were trying to do it from down here.
Don't be discouraged. I'm sure that you could make it work if you put your heads together.
Wait, does she actually want us to peep?
She values teamwork.
I'm losing my balance, guys!
My shoulders! Maybe. Hello, I'm standing right here!
He really wants this, huh?
Ha ha! Loser. You're not even the low man on the totem pole. Votes are in, Vice Pres. You're always gonna be second best.
Hold up, didn't you actually win the election for student body president?
I thought it best to concede victory to my opponent. I wanted to contribute without being hampered by the endless red tape of executive office. But whenever I attempted to make my voice heard, she would stomp on me. She would put her boot to my neck and, oh, for shame, I found that I never felt more alive!
You might want to keep that kind of thing to yourself!
I take it back. You dillweeds are hopeless together. Get out of here before I drop a piano on you.
You gonna use one of your special Earth attacks?
No. Just my spit.
Oh, how could you concede the victory to her?
You don't scare me! I'll catch it with my tongue!
What is wrong with you? Really, and you wonder why we stopped hanging out together? I can't handle this, man. I cannot handle this.
I overestimated the attack's efficiency. Time to initiate Plan B.
It's spit! For the love of all that's holy! Will you? Oh, crap! Screw this, it just got real! Don't just stand there, you idiot! Run away!
The hell with that! I'm standing my ground!
Dude, if that thing hits you, it's not gonna be anything like a boot to the neck!
I don't care! Running away from this now means I'll be a soul-licking sycophant for the rest of my natural life! I'm not giving in! Today, everything changes! I'm to save the reputation of my friends!
Ataru? What in the hell?
Besties for life. Count us in.
Oh, you guys. Hear that, Madam President? Bring it on! I will surpass your Earth magic!
Never let it be said I don't admire your moxie, VP. Now die!
Kenji! A little help, please?
I'm sorry, you need me for something?
Damn it, man! We can't do this without you! How am I supposed to turn my life around with you playing tic-tac-toe?
Well, you sure didn't need me to get this far.
You got 2 minutes, as long as I can keep this up.
Nagayama!
Yeah, I'm gonna make it one!
Seriously? Huh. It's not a whole lot of time, but if I start now, that 1 minute... No! Should be enough!
I set out to try and save my friends, but when it was all said and done, you saved me.
Forget about it. I was itching for some payback anyway, so it all worked out.
Bravo. I didn't approve of Roka enlisting you at first. But I suppose opinions can change. Even if I have won this round.
Hey, Kenji.
Oh, it's you.
FYI, we meet up 4 times a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Whatever, look. How come you wanted me to join?
Why? Do you think the club is done?
I already submitted the enrollment form, so... guess I'm here to stay.
Awesome.
Let's drink a toast to the survival of the Game Creation Club.
Aye!
Man, we dodged the bullet on that one, didn't we?
Only because Roka lassoed that one guy into signing up. Huh. What was his name?
The Foot Freak.
The Foot Freak.
Foot Freak! Yeah, that was it! So how long did they kick him out of school for anyway?
Until next week?
He's back, manana.
Huh? No way.
But he's a peeper!
How am I supposed to sleep with you yelling all the time?
Oh, Teach, you can sleep through anything. Do you think he's gonna show up for club meetings or what? I don't know for sure, but I think he's a delinquent. Doesn't really strike me as the club member type.
Well, he signed his name on the paper. That's all I care about. He can skip out forever if he wants.
He won't. One way or the other, he'll be here.
Did you get busted too? I'm cool with getting suspended. I just wish it was for something I actually did, you know? Oh, whatever. Who the hell are you guys?
I think he noticed us. What do we do?
I'm kind of winging all of this.
Wait, matching costumes but no plan?
Just grab him! Yeah, that works!
Whatever your beef is with me, bring it on!
Now you can never escape. What's our next step?
Give me a sec. I'm working on it.
Whoa, I think I'm gonna hurl. Oh no. Too much spinning. Maybe I should rub her back a bit. No, she'll just barf more.
Haven't barfed yet, thank you.
I asked you a question.
We are the one and only. Be strong, Prez.
I don't like not knowing who I'm dealing with. Lose the masks before I kick your lame asses into another time zone.
I'm taking it off.
You're messing with the Game Creation Club.
No, not the Game Creation Club. Huh? Wait, you guys aren't them. I just joined that outfit.
All you joined were a bunch of fakers.
Huh? Say what?
Yeah, we're the real Game Creation Club. That other group just swiped our name and ran off with it.
Ah! I just signed my life away to those crazy chicks! Oh, no wonder that whole thing seemed so sketchy. Man, I got played!
Hey, Sakura Gaoka. Is he crying over there?
Like a baby.
It's your chance, Takao. Go for the jugular.
Perhaps you're right, Hinata.
Yeah, tell him what we expect him to do.
Listen up, you. Quit that fake club immediately.
Huh?
Once you drop out, those imposters will get shut down for lack of members.
Shut down? No wonder she was so pushy. So what's your problem with them?
What does it matter to you? They were already supposed to be getting shut down anyway. But some idiot had to go and mess it all up.
It's not like I wanted to join.
Fine, then quit.
Get the hell off my back already. You're not the boss of me. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Hey! You're pissing me off.
You look pretty angry right now, but still, you wouldn't hit a girl, would ya? I have complete faith in you, and I believe that you'll do the right thing.
Yeah, she annoys the crap out of me, but I'm not down with punching chicks.
Hey there! I don't think that we've been introduced.
Tell me, are you really a girl or a dude?
You're so silly. Of course I'm a girl.
Oh, son of a... Sakura Gaoka looks like a sweet little princess, but he's got boy bits down there. He's a pretty boy. No, he's the prettiest boy. And when he pretends to be a girl, it's so hot. But if this Kazuma guy figures out the truth about our bishy little gem, he'll knock his beautiful butt unconscious.
You still doubt me. So be it then. Would a boy walk around in a schoolgirl uniform?
What? He was wearing that under his robe this whole time?
Sakura Gaoka, would you mind modeling this for me?
Hinata, cut it out. You know I'm not into that gender-bending stuff.
After all my begging, he finally reveals himself in a dress, but not for me. No, for this hot-headed delinquent. What a betrayal. But I don't care.
Yeah, you're a chick, all right. Sorry. 2 down and I still haven't punched anybody. What the heck's going on here, huh?
What the heck's going on here indeed?
Hey, why are you freaked out? They're your club. I'm gonna call it a day. I knew I forgot one! Going by your build, you've gotta be a dude!
It's about to hit the fan big time. Sure, Yamada may look like a huge slab of uncaring testosterone, but he's actually a big softie. No way he can pass as a girl. Soon as the mask's off, Kazuma's gonna clobber him.
Oh, silly buns. Of course I'm a girl!
A for effort, big guy.
You think I'd fall for that?
Worth a try?
Well, later.
Nobody messes with my club. I'm the only one left, so I guess I'll have to avenge them.
Not a good plan. Seriously, just don't.
Hey, Prez, I think I'm gonna have to agree with him.
I agree with her agreeing with me.
I'm not an idiot, Kazuma. When it comes to sheer strength, technique, and speed, your stats outrank mine. But I've got a cell phone.
Huh?
One call to the police and you're gonna be in a world of hurt!
The cops are not a summon attack!
Your truth doesn't sound as good as my lies. One of us did just get suspended for pee-pee.
Who do you think they'll side with?
Hey! You can't pull that crap!
We've got the sullen ne'er-do-well on one hand, and on the other, the super busty girl.
Huh?
It really is too bad. If you were into big boobies instead of feet, the Prez could have defeated you with nothing more than her wobbly wobs.
Huh?
Stop right there! Why the hell do you think I have a foot fetish?
That is what Miss Osawa told you, right?
He's kind of a foot freak, that's all I know about him.
Copy that.
Damn that teacher to hell!
He likes feet? Like that?
What about thighs and ankles? Do calves do it for you? Maybe stockings. You want to get tied up in some stockings that push your buttons, huh?
Hell no! I'm not into feet, okay? I love boobs! Time out. Did I really just yell, I love boobs at a bunch of girls?
So what you're saying is, you'd like to do you-know-what to the Prez's chest.
I never said that! I don't even know what you-know-what is!
Hey! Stay away from me, you perv!
What is your problem?
The pervert's yelling at me! Someone help!
You're the one who's yelling, damn it! You really called the cops on me?
No! That was just my clever bluff!
Then why are they here?
Can we talk to you for a second?
I surrender!
Some lowlifes and rogues have been attacking people around here. Have you kids seen anything?
Better call the chief. Tell him we bagged a big one.
We were just walking along, minding our own business, and we found this guy on the ground.
Yeah! His buddies ran off when they saw us. It was the weirdest thing.
In all the excitement, I didn't notice if they ran this away or that away. Gosh, Hinata, how could you miss something like that?
I'm a girl, and I felt the girl fear just then.
And that's the whole story?
That is 100% what happened here.
Curse you, fake Game Creation Club, new guy! What? Go get your...
Hey, wait! It's a fake club. Great. Just great.
Face it, you were powerless before me! But don't you fret. You shall join your companions in the afterlife soon enough.
On my watch.
Ha! One more attack and you'll be nothing more than Space Carrion! Die, die, die!
I'm about to clock out Kazuma, but as long as you're still alive, there's a chance we can win this fight. Knowing that, I think I can die.
Hey! I didn't sign up for crap like this! I know you guys are faking it, but she really looks dead. It's freaking me out.
Man, the floor's so nice and cool.
Why are you not teaching?
We were just about to get to the good part.
Of what?
Playing heroes enduring the Demon King's secret space compression ritual. Duh.
How am I supposed to know? I've never even heard of that game.
You will be playing the part of Hero Son A. Good luck.
Why the hell would I want to play a game I don't know the rules to? That sounds like the worst idea ever! What?
I'm really glad you're back. Now that Kazuma has returned to school, everybody is present and accounted for. It's time to figure out what we want to do for the Fluff Festival. The what now?
The Fujo Academy Freedom Festival, or FUF for short.
Oh, that sounds fun!
If we prove ourselves at the festival,
our club will be here to stay.
Wait, you actually do something for the Culture Festival?
Of course, we're the Game Creation Club.
Right, silly me. Hey, speaking of clubs, there's something I need to ask you about.
You're not off the hook just because you found a new member!
Huh? Crap, it's that chick! What's your problem this time?
Huh? Wait, so you've already met Takao?
Yesterday. It was crazy.
Crazy, huh? Crazy about those boobs of hers, am I right?
No! Why does everyone keep doing that?
You're the same old Chitose, huh? Oh, it's you. Instead of making games, you just sit around and pig out on snacks. I am so gonna shut you down.
Yeah? You and what army?
I'm gonna...
She's not very good at planning ahead.
Too bad we're gonna shut you down first!
Wait!
Earth Elemental attack! Yeah!
No! Got it in my mouth! Water Elemental attack! Stop it! I don't want to drown at the classroom!
Not gonna get your licks in?
Nah, I'm good. Jeez, what kind of monster do you take me for?
Let me get back to you on that one.
Takao, are you alright? Don't talk to me like we're still friends, you little traitor!
It sounds like someone is still nursing a grudge against Roka. How can you possibly stay mad at this? She's too friggin' adorable!
Enjoy your stupid fake club while you can, because I'm shutting it down ASAP! Takao, wait up!
Okay, why do we have 2 game creation clubs?
Well, there was some drama.
Between those 2 specifically?
Short version? Takao hates Roka for almost breaking up her game creation club.
How did she do that?
Well, Roka was in her club back when she was a first year.
What on earth are you wearing on your head?
It's a bag. Would you like to try it?
Not like it's news to you, but Roka's a bit unique. And unique isn't exactly something young people are known for tolerating. They gave Roka the cold shoulder.
And when she realized how weird they thought she was, that's when the darkness came out, right?
Guess again. I was so pissed off I took care of them myself.
The crowd is suffocating me! It's cold!
Attendance at the meetings took a major hit after that. Roka thought it was all her fault and she dropped out of the club.
You're the one who buried them!
Shut up, there's more to the story. Hey, Roka. What do you think about making a new game creation club?
Yeah.
The only thing I wanted to do was help my best friend Roka find a way to smile again. Now that you know what's up, you have to go after them.
Why is this my responsibility?
Because I would only make things weirder. And Sakura.
I drowned Takao in a heartbeat!
Of course.
And teaches.
Sleeping again? How do I get myself into these things?
I didn't realize this whole thing was your fault. But if that's really what happened, why is Takao mad at Roka instead of being mad at you?
Real knockdown drag out there having.
You finally come to finish me off, huh? No, I just wanted...
All you wanted to do was give her that towel. Hey, it looks like Roka wants to apologize. What do you say?
Oh, really? You want to apologize, huh?
Well, maybe it's too late after all this time, okay? You frustrate me so much. You didn't even do anything wrong, but you still left as a chance to quit. Don't tell me you're sorry. You could have just stayed in the club with me to begin with.
That's what all this is about?
You want a flyer for the Game Creation Club? Roka? Some more people joined. Now we have enough to enter the tournament. Wow, that's awesome. And I know you're going to make one heck of a game, Takao. We could... Did you hear? Chitose and I started a club. I'm a club president now, too. Oh, you don't say. Well, best of luck. I'll see you later.
Your club's ridiculous, Roka. Why do you care what happens to it?
I put it together with Chitose. I can't just let it get shut down.
Well, how do we move forward from here?
There's no way. My club against yours at the festival! If we win, your fake club is finished, and my club will absorb all of your members.
Absorb? Why doesn't she just say that she wants to be in the same club? Man, this chick is stubborn.
What should I tell her?
What do I care? This isn't my battle!
You're in my club, aren't you? I want to know what you think about all of this.
It's risky, but at least then you might be able to get past all this crap. Right now, you guys are like a bad soap opera. Win or lose, at least it'll get sorted out.
I believe you are right. I accept your challenge. And may the best club win.
Fine. Until then,
Too late for takebacks, huh?
Yeah, I think it is.
So, you think it's possible we could win this thing? Maybe?
Only one way to find out.
A club duel at the festival?
Best idea ever!
Not gonna lie, it sounds like a whole lot of work.
Hey, how about a little support?
We gotta win, because if we don't, our club's gonna get absorbed into tacos.
Huh? If that happens, where am I gonna nap?
I still can't believe that someone hired you.
Don't judge me. Well, it would be nice to finally settle this. All we have to do is beat him, right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm betting that you've got something lined up. So what's the plan, Roka?
Well... what if we take the Demon King's secret space compression ritual and... the rest is kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, we're toast. Look, you're the Game Creation Club, aren't you? Can't you just try to win with your game-making skills? I mean, come on. Let's play fair.
I'm only confident in my stamina.
But I don't know how to make stupid games. The only skill I have is throwing my weight around. It's true, those who can't do teach.
So in other words, you're telling me you actually suck at making games? Yep, we're screwed. What about you? Hey, look, I'm sorry, okay? But there's no reason to pout.
I'm good at playing Super Marilyn. I can beat the whole game in under an hour.
If all you can do is play, then I'm officially revoking my apology right now!
Super Marilyn happens to be my favorite game of all time. It first went on the market to critical acclaim in the 1980s. It was the first game ever to feature a female protagonist. Marilyn's seductive attack moves redefined the industry. Not only was the game fun, it possessed a flair of naughtiness that drew in the 18-plus crowd. To this day, sequels are still being made.
No one cares! I'm starting to think maybe it would be better to get it over with and let them absorb us.
Either way, for now we can all agree that we need information on what they're planning to do. Without it, there's no chance of victory.
You people just don't get it, do you?
Oh no, we get it all right. We need you to spy for us.
This is ridiculous! Look, I'm sick of always doing the dirty work around here!
Can't you see I'm giving you the puppy dog eyes? Doesn't that make you want to stop being a jerk and help our team win this thing?
Hell no!
Oh, fine. Then whoever loses has to spy on behalf of the group.
Ha! You girls are dead meat! I never expected a friggin' chandelier to come crashing down on me. Hey, I don't understand. How come you're tagging along? You beat me, remember?
What, do you have a problem with me tagging along?
No, it's just after everything you said back there. Never mind, forget it. Well, that's one way to get the point across. Roka, you see anything in there?
Nope, I can't spy a thing.
Hey, on second thought, why don't you go back? Breaking and entering is harder with two people.
I'm not leaving.
Well, why the hell not?
Look at what the cat dragged in.
Hi, what a pleasant surprise.
Oh, cut the crap, ne'er-do-well. You have a lot of nerve showing your face around here after everything you've said.
She does raise a good point.
Whatever.
Huh?
You want to come in? I'll show you what we've got.
You sure?
You guys really suck. It's not like showing you is going to hurt our chances of winning.
Oh, thanks.
He's invited, but you're not.
Are you sure you want me snooping around in here? But... oh, hey there, Yamada. It's good to see you. Sorry about what I did back there. You know, punching you and all that.
Please, don't apologize. I brought it on myself.
Whatever you say, man. Respect all the same.
Thanks.
Whoa, Kenji Kazuma? What are you doing here?
Well, I suppose I owe you a big thank you, don't I?
For what?
Huh? Hello, Kazuma.
Huh? Oh, hi. Wait a sec. Weren't you a...
Oh man, if he finds out I tricked him, he's gonna punch me in the face. I gotta get out of here. See you later.
On behalf of the entire club, I'm truly thrilled you're here. How about a nice hot cup of coffee or something?
Sorry, we don't have any coffee.
Don't be silly. We always have coffee.
Come on. Do you want to see this or not?
Right. Wow. So this is how you make games? How does it work?
It's simple. You see this? If you drag it over here... voila.
And now you will fall into our clutches. Just wait and see.
Pretty soon, those tickle bitties will be smacking him on the back of his head, reducing Kazuma to nothing but a pile of flustered man body. When it comes to those gazongas, she wins every time. He's done for.
Yeah, well, they are impressive, but still.
Still what? Don't be shy, spit it out.
Why don't you see for yourself?
Whoa, this can't be. No! His hair is too spiky. It's repelling her neck knockers. She can't get her body bumps anywhere near the back of his head.
You must be overjoyed. This means you won't lose him. Wait.
Get out and stay out!
Look, I'm really sorry about that. I know you never intended for it to happen.
No, please. There's no need to say anything at all.
In that case, why don't you join my club already?
What?
Why waste our time with this duel when the outcome is painfully obvious to anyone with a brain? And besides, maybe if you were to join, you know who will stop being so ridiculously stubborn.
You think so?
The only thing I wanted to do was try to get my best friend to smile.
My club against yours at the festival!
It's not an act! It's me! I put it together with Chitose.
On second thought, maybe you should duke it out.
Huh?
Why not? Nothing wrong with a little friendly competition.
What? You wish to be destroyed? Who am I to stand in your way? Whoever gets the most customers wins. Deal?
Deal. Bring it on. Crap. I may have sounded like I'm all hardcore, but what are we gonna do? Hey, Roko, what's the matter with you? Let's head back. We got a lot of work to do, right? Are you okay? Seriously, what's up?
Nothing, I'm fine.
Welcome back, you two. Did you have any luck?
Well, it looks like somebody's having a swell time.
Chitose wrote the scenario for this game and I created it. The Scramble for Porn Mags in Space game.
That sounds terrible!
It's the year X, in the golden age of space travel. Having made contact with aliens, Earthlings became exemplars of interplanetary trade. Alas, however hard they tried, one item remained perpetually out of reach. Alien porn magazines were off limits. Some alien porn mags were rated for ages 200 and up, making them impossible for humans to obtain.
But we want to beat them!
That's when the Porn Magazine Delivery Service took to the scene. Braving danger, they are specialists at slipping through space customs. This is a game about becoming one such erotic magazine hunter and carrying your contraband to the goal.
Between the sci-fi framework and the keywords porn mag in the title, this revolutionary game will attract perverts from all over the world.
You're forgetting one important thing here. We can't beat them with a board game.
But this is my pride and joy.
Look, the story is inappropriate, okay?
If we wait, maybe I'll have a better idea.
I'm sure it'll be brilliant.
So, did you destroy their club or what?
I thought I was just supposed to spy!
Come on, get real. You actually think we have a chance of winning without cheating?
Why, you little...
Well, if push comes to shove, I could use my authority to...
Now that's enough!
Hold up. Where's Kazuma?
He already took off. You just missed him.
Oh, Sakura Gaoka.
Fujo Academy Freedom Festival, also known as FUF. Every year this festival is, how should I put it? It's a typical school festival that doesn't stand out in any way. Yep, that about sums it up.
If it's so boring, then how come you dragged me here when I could be at home playing video games?
Because I graduated from this school, son, and it's extremely important to me.
Whoa! What the hell?
This chi is so powerful! Hey, Dad, FYI, this isn't boring, it's awesome!
I'm glad you're having fun, kiddo. It's finally old enough to recognize chi. They grow up so fast.
Dad, you really undersold this festival!
Well, when I was a little kid, it was never this exciting!
Well, everyone, the big day is finally here. To be honest, I thought you guys would try to cheat your way to victory.
I'm more than a little bit shocked you decided to meet us on a level playing field.
Actually, I tried my damnedest to convince everyone we should enact a sinister plot to destroy all of your hard work. But oh well. The rest of the club wouldn't have it. What a pity.
President, hang in there.
Why do I have such a strong urge to root for the other side?
All right, let's take a second to go over this. The rules of the competition are simple. Whichever of the two clubs gets the most customers is the winner. If our club wins, and no offense, but it obviously will, we will absorb your club. Oh, and it's not likely, but what happens if you win?
If our club wins, tacos, tatas, or sentence to torture by tweaking!
A fondling of the fun bags? That's what you're after? I know the sort of smut you have your eyes fixed on.
Stop doing that! It's weird!
Fine, have it your way. If you want to manhandle those memories, by all means, be my guest.
Did you just agree to that?
So, it appears that you are the alpha, also aggressive in the art of alliteration.
Now then, let the games begin.
I wish you and your boobs the best of luck.
Shut up, you pervert!
Hey, what did I do?
That was like the coolest game I've ever played.
Well, I see you're back again this year.
Yep. Man, I can't wait to see what kind of crazy stuff they come up with this time.
More than anything, I'm excited about the glorious feeling of Taka Silky Milky smacking me in the back of the head.
Tell you this much, I hope you have a crew cut under that hat. Going into a session with her and not shaving your head is a real rookie move.
Whoa, you shave your head just for this?
Luckily, I'm naturally bald.
Hello. Welcome back, guys.
Excuse me. You're not gonna put your boobs on, explain the game yourself?
Oh no! Today my classmates will do the explanation.
Wow, you have quite a crowd in here.
What, are you here to make fun of me? If you come inside, I'm gonna click this.
I just dropped by to say hey.
So you're not here to sabotage us?
I wouldn't do that. Look, regardless of what you might think, I'm a decent guy.
You've got some nerve showing your face around here.
Whoa, is that supposed to be sexy? 'Cause yuck.
You shut your mouth!
Kazuma?
Oh, it's you from the other day.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Hey, you look better than her in that outfit. Wow.
Well, thanks. Since you brought it up, this one forced me to wear it.
I just told you it looked good. Why are you upset?
We're wearing these because it'll help attract customers.
Huh?
Hello, Kazuma.
Now that's going too far!
So, read 'em and weep. This is the result of my Game Creation Club's hard work. Everyone has thoroughly enjoyed playing the games we labored so diligently to create.
True enough.
So tell me, are you ready to admit defeat? In the future, we could work together and make an even better club.
Yeah, it's a nice club, there's no doubt about that. But now it's your turn to come check out what we've got going on.
Fine, whatever. Even though it's obvious we've beaten you, I'll go along with your little charade. No way! What is that?
Isn't it obvious? It's our Game Creation Club's offering. Inside? Well, we stuffed in as many analog games as we possibly could. It was quite a feat.
But this is stupid! These aren't even games!
Oh, come on, sure they are. We just didn't make them with computers. The team pulled several all-nighters to make the decorations.
As long as people have fun doing it, then it's a game.
That's what she said, anyway. Though I can understand how that might anger you.
Yeah. Well, even if she is right about that, there's a 0% chance you were able to make that giant tacky thing without help. Come on, out with it!
Look, to be completely honest with you, we pulled strings.
You pulled what?
We rounded up the student council and some other guys and made them help.
You're despicable! And that's cheating!
Actually, it's not.
After all, there's nothing wrong with taking advantage of a club member's assets, right?
Wearing that outfit is cheating too!
I wouldn't go that far. Look at her feet, you'll think differently.
I didn't lose because I'm into sultry bunnies. I swear, I fell victim to the law of gravity, period.
So, according to my calculations, we beat you fair and square.
Of course people would flock to this ridiculous sideshow, and I want a rematch.
Please. Your team demanded the winner be decided by who had more customers, not us.
Even if I allow you to compete with analog games, these are other people's games, and they're completely lacking in originality.
Oh, give me a break. Like the mindless, idiotic games you came up with are overflowing with creativity.
At least we made ours from scratch instead of ripping off other people.
We made ours from scratch, too, and if I were you, I'd watch my mouth.
Yeah, but you...
But we what, huh? Spit it out, girlie.
It's not fair.
Please don't cry. I'm sorry that you're upset. It doesn't matter to me who wins or loses this dumb competition. But here's the thing. Roka says she doesn't want to let go of the club she has now. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to destroy your precious club. The truth is, I acted out of pure rage back then, and I didn't even stop to consider the consequences of my actions.
That girl can be a real pain in the butt sometimes.
I hope you can forgive me for the grief I caused you. From your point of view, I can understand how our club might seem completely ridiculous. But Roka has finally found a place where she feels at home, and I'm begging you, please don't take that away from her.
Would you tell me where Roka is? I'd really like to talk to her.
Well, about that.
What is this?
Beats me.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
Before you're sent to hell, you should know this. You see, my dear boy, I am your father. It is the truth.
No, I can't believe you're my honest-to-goodness biological father who I haven't seen in 15 years.
Do you have what it takes to slay your absentee patriarch? To kill your own flesh and blood?
You bet I do.
Geez, you didn't hesitate at all.
And cut! Huh? Hey, that was a solid performance you two just put on. And bonus points for the whole I am your father thing. It was commendably awesome.
Thanks.
It's a game! Wow, it's bursting with originality!
Oh, hey, you guys, guess what? 4 different people have already played this game today, and they all said that they had the time of their lives.
I'm glad to hear it. 4 whole people came?
Blast. Everyone who played put on some truly astonishing performances. Taco? I like your game. It looks like fun. Thanks. I gave it my all.
Roka, are you, having fun?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. In that case, this round is over and you guys won. Well, what else can I say? I admit that your game creation club is simply too much for my group to handle at the moment.
Hold on. I'm the president of this club, so I can't very well join yours. But if you'd let me, I would very much like to be your friend. And with that said, how about you just quit your club and join ours instead?
Who the heck do you think you are?
She killed the moment!
You'll never change, will you? You're a lost cause.
Thirsty? I thought you might be.
Oh, thank you.
Guess that's one problem out of the way, huh? You know, despite what you say, I bet you're actually a nice person, aren't you? Yeah, you're not a delinquent at all.
Get off my back.
Hey, Kazuma. Looks like the folk dancing is about to start. Aren't you gonna go check it out?
Seriously? What makes you think I'd be interested in something like that?
So what's your verdict on the Fuff Festival?
Well, I don't know. I guess it was pretty fun.
Thank you.
For what?
Come on, you know for what.
Hmm?
I'm grateful that you joined my club. It means a lot.
Listen, I don't mean to be a jerkwad, but it's really hard to take you seriously with that thing on your face. You should take it off.
You don't like it?
No.
The bottom line is we failed at getting rid of that stupid club.
Roka's only trying to do the best she can. I can't really fault her for that.
But we're still planning to destroy them, right?
Nah, as long as they change the name of their club, I think we can all get along. What's going on?
What are you doing here?
We're very sorry for all the trouble we caused the other day.
Although, to the victor goes the spoils, as they say. Or in this case, to the winner goes the wobblies.
But you helped me and said such nice things!
Yes, and I meant them. And now I'm gonna tweak those peaks like I mean it.
Rules are rules, after all.
Come on! This is going too far!
Sorry, but we all agreed on it, and now it's my responsibility to finish the job.
guys. She took off.
Man, you sure you ought to be skipping out on that game club of yours?
Don't worry about it. It's not like I have to be there every day or anything.
Yeah, right. Look at you trying to act like you don't live for it.
Now you're just being stupid.
Heads up, street gang.
What are we?
Right, my bad.
Dudes, you gotta walk all shoulder to shoulder?
Don't engage with them! They're the Band of 14 Devils! Ataru?
Alrighty.
Of all the gangs at Fujo Academy, these guys are hands down the most feared, the most dangerous.
Why call themselves a band? Wait, are you saying they use instruments as weapons?
Worse, they hog the rhythm games at local arcades. Not even kids from other schools are safe.
Okay, how is that worse?
Hey, you got some kind of problem with us, Ginger Snap?
Wait, I recognize these little skid marks. They're the hillbillies nobody's been talking about.
Even these guys?
You don't want to take that tone, champ. Unless you're aiming to learn firsthand the kind of hell a devil can bring.
Let the adventure begin! Soar to the outer reaches of the known universe in search of space porn. We need 4 players for this game.
The number of people required is a bit of a limitation.
Definitely room for improvement, no argument there. 1, 2, 3, 4!
Untie me right now! I'm not playing your filthy game! Do all members get forcibly detained like this?
Oh, it was awful. Poor Kenji. The Band of 14 Devils used him as a punching bag!
So in order to save yourself, you just left him there alone?
Beg your pardon. Someone has to keep the information pipeline flowing. That, madam, and I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You're an idiot.
Right! Rally the troops! We've got a man in trouble!
Wait! I can't butt in. Kazuma's a thug. If I intervene, it'll damage his street cred.
Who gives a flip about street cred? A club member's in distress. You're the leader! For crying out loud, try to act like it!
Meh, he's a big boy. I say let him clean up his own mess. Who cares?
He'll be fine.
Stay out of this! Well, what's it gonna be then?
Bathroom.
Bathroom?
I have to pee.
Right now?
When you headbutted me, the pressure from your big bazoom squeezed my bladder. There's not a lot of room in there to begin with.
Yeah, I get it, thanks.
Hey guys, would you mind coming with me, please?
If you need us.
There's safety in numbers.
Bye. We're off to pee.
Pick up the pace, ladies. I can't hold it much longer.
Oh my gosh, that girl, I swear. Wait! Get back here and untie me! Excuse me, a little help? Why are you smiling? Stop it, that's creepy! Look, contrary to what you might like to believe, not everyone enjoys this! Quit looking at me like that! Oh god, now I have to pee! Oh, for the love of... Somebody help!
Welcome back. I gotta hand it to you. It took guts standing up to us when there was only 3 of you. I mean, seriously. We're the Band of 14 Devils.
Man, who knew a bunch of hipster arcade jockeys could hold their own in a fight?
You probably think we're a bunch of hipster arcade jockeys or something, yeah? You'd be surprised how much muscle a man can pack on testing his metal against Bongo Blitz. And one day, Fujo Academy's gonna bow down to us.
Look at this, boss! You're not gonna believe it!
Hey, stay out of my bag, you jerk! I don't remember putting anything in there.
Whoa! What the hell is this?
I don't know!
The Scramble for Four Magic Space Game Volume 2!
Why would she stuff that stupid thing into my bag? I don't really remember why I became a delinquent. Somebody pissed me off, I'd take them down. They'd start a fight, I'd end it. And this is where... It gets
Nobody
me.
cares. I said we're going first, and that's all there is to it.
Since when do you call the shots around here, Sunroof?
Yo, Kenji, are you awake?
Yokoshima? Where's Nagayama?
Hanging out.
Why the hell they have us all tied up differently? Crap, the ropes are too tight to budge. Here they all are with their backs to me.
That game of yours has them all at each other's throats.
It's not my game, man. She snuck it into my bag.
Point is, I'm the boss. I call dibs on the first turn.
Get over yourself, Odawara. Nobody here cares that you think you're the boss.
He did not just go there. That's messed up.
And besides, man, a good leader should know when it's time for him to step aside.
Fine. It's a 4-player game. Let's break into groups of 4 and work out who goes first after that.
That's not stepping aside. But it's actually a pretty reasonable suggestion.
Idiots. There's 9 of us here, which means we only got enough for 2 teams. Somebody's gonna get left out. I wonder who it'll be. Oh, come on. Really, guys? Really?
How was he ever their leader?
Listen up. The only way for us to settle this now is a battle of wills.
A battle of wills?
Yup. And I say whoever has the will to show how badly he wants to play first takes home the gold. To start, let me show you what I'm prepared to put down. A candid shot of Funabori!
It just got real!
Oh, baby. Who won the unofficial domestic goddess pageant 2 years running? You did. You did.
Who?
And there's a shot of her looking all flustered in the kitchen. We're talking rarest of the rare, gentlemen.
You're a freak, Takasaki. But I'm no fool. I know you're dead serious. If I back down now, I'm gonna look like a wuss. Alright then. You're putting down Funabori, I'll do you one better. Check it, punk! Takao from the Gang Creation Club, NPE!
Oh, it just got realer!
Oh, fellas, I'm gonna need a minute.
Those knockers! She's perfect!
Good God! Yikes, somebody's got a fan club.
That's my bid, gentlemen. If you can up the ante, go for it! Ha!
Incredible! Such an amazing force of will!
Penny, for your thoughts, dude?
Nothing. I was just wondering how she'd feel knowing that a bunch of morons were falling all over themselves to play her game.
How who'd feel?
No one. Don't worry about it.
This is it, isn't it? I'm finished. Cast out like a busted fight stick. I have to do something. That's it. Eyes on me, ladies. Your old boss is teaming up with the new guy.
What?
Yeah, that's right. The battle's just beginning.
He must be desperate. Look, I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm begging you, man.
No, don't do that. I'm not playing that game, all right?
Don't get all high and mighty on me, bro. It was your game to begin with.
Damn it, I told you it wasn't.
What you got against having fun with new friends, huh?
Since when are you and I friends? Look, if you're their leader, then it's up to you to fix this problem.
Yeah. Guy's got a point. You know what? The hell with this stupid game!
Why did you do that? What is wrong with you?
Shut up! Damn thing was driving a wedge between us, so I iced it! You don't think I wanted to play this game? Priorities, people! We let some damn RPG about space porn get between us. What's it all for?
I'm a bad guy. I am.
I'm sorry, boss. I wasn't really gonna wager Funabori's photo. I just...
Leader! We love you!
I just lost my head!
Just go back to the way things were!
Oh, you guys. Man, I'm good. The universe is back on track. Sure, I didn't get to play the game, but hey, you can't have everything. Ow!
Oh no! Did he snap the ropes with his own brute strength?
Hey, you can't attack our boss!
Look, I'm sorry. I don't even really know why I just did that.
He's mumbling. I can't hear him.
I say we beat him up.
What's wrong with me? Why did I just lose my cool there all of a sudden?
I say we bury him alive.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, we could tie him to a cinder block and drop him in a pool.
Whoa.
I have a better idea. We stuff him in a bag.
Oh, that's a good one. Wait, hold up! Who the hell are you people?
Who was? Just a group of girls that got lost on their way back from the bathroom.
Oh, that's a great cover story. Bravo!
What's going on?
Ain't that the student body president? Please don't scratch me, Takao.
Please don't what?
What brings you ladies out here today? You little bastard. You sent for him, didn't you?
Yeah, 'cause that makes sense.
No, but we did come to rescue him.
Traitor! No fair! Does the bro code mean nothing to you, man? You can't bring chicks into this!
Don't go there, boss! Nobody here needs reminding that we're hopelessly single!
Whoa! I think you've got the wrong idea!
I gotta admit, this is pretty big. I mean, who'd have thought the president would go for a guy like him?
What?
Oh, sorry, I take it back. So, you're his girlfriend? I'll take that as a no. Then, you?
Indeed I am. We're islands in the stream, he and I, held fast by an indestructible bond precious few can hope to experience.
I'm gonna take that as a no, too. That's gotta mean Takao is kinda, maybe, except...
Oh, no! There's nothing going on between the two of us, and there never will be!
No! I think we have a winner, boys!
I am not Kazuma's girlfriend!
Huh? Sorry, read too much into it. My bad.
But then why did you girls come here to rescue this guy?
Well, because he's a member of the Game Creation Club.
Now then, there's the hard way and the easy way. And because of your arcade shenanigans, I'm leaning toward the hard.
Crap, these girls are itching for a brawl. What are we supposed to do?
This is our big chance, boss.
What?
If we take him out, and I don't mean on a date, Fujo Academy will be ours.
You did not just seriously say that. Dude, we can't fight chicks. What'll people think of us?
Stop being such a pussy willow!
Hey,
Look, if you want to reign supreme, you gotta be the most ruthless bastard alive! Those are the rules! You know what being ruthless means, don't you? It means doing whatever it takes!
Reign supreme. Oh, no! This song, I never get past it! I'm not gonna make it!
Mind if I help you out?
Komagawa! It's cheating, ain't it?
Only if you play to win. If you're just having fun, who cares, right? Hey, what do you say we show this song who's boss? Imagine how cool it'd be if all the devils could find it in their hearts to cooperate, get our own house in order, and the school would be a breeze. It makes you stop and think.
The school would be a breeze. He was really onto something there. Miss you lots, bro. Whatever it takes, you guys, get him!
Yes, sir! That's what I'm talking about!
Trust me, guys, this is not a good idea!
Damn! Kodamas out! Man, he's just a token runt we keep around to have an even 14. We got this, dude. Let's go!
Hey, President, try out our ultimate twin dragon attack.
Drop! 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 Drop!
I'm guessing the whole idea is to annoy me to death? Try mine on for size. I call it draw to the head!
That's a door!
I need a vacation.
Maybe somewhere with balloons and sausage?
You're good. I'll give you that. But why the water? I'm not seeing your thought process.
Oh, it's nothing fancy. You see, I sort of have a weird thing about touching people I think are grody. So I like to wash my hands between bouts.
Ugh, girl knows how to hit below the belt.
Hey, focus on the ropes, please.
Shut up, I'm working on it.
Hope you realize this is what comes of acting like a thug.
Anyway, thanks. You're my hero.
Yeah, you're welcome. You owe me one.
Well, I'm good for it whenever you need me.
We're going about this wrong. Let's tie up the weak one first. Straight up. It's 2 against 1!
Come on! Don't do this! Please, whatever you want, it's yours!
Whoa. When you got your guy on the mat, the fight's over. He backed down! It's finished! You win!
Oh dear, where am I?
Jeez, when you get serious, it's like you're lost in your own little world. It's weird.
No! It's you, isn't it? You're the one! I can tell from the way you use that one-of-a-kind bag attack, of course! There's all kinds of stories about you. You're the girl who ended the fight between the current president and her predecessor. The one who really calls the shots. Roka Shibasaki, aka Ultimate Darkness. You're Fujo's underground boss!
What the hell is he talking about? You're the underground boss? Seriously? So in other words, she's the most powerful person at school. I would give anything to have her life. And that's really messed up.
It's not what you think. I don't care about the power. It means
This is my chance. She's wide open. If I can defeat her now, I'll be king!
Kazuma, no!
You spineless coward! Nobody raises a hand to the president of my club!
Thank you very much.
If anyone should say that, it's me. Seriously, I owe you big for this.
I was just doing my duty as your club president.
Okay.
Okie doke, that's taken care of. I propose we play a game.
When could you have even made that?
Games are evolving all the time.
Yeah, well, guess what? I don't care. I'm not playing it.
Sheesh, calm down. Why are you so upset?
Because!
Hang in there, Kenji. Things are gonna get a little weird, but you got this. Trust me.
Look, are you gonna play the game with us or not? Unless I'm mistaken here, you're the one who wanted to thank us for saving you from the devils. So in return, we said you could play the Scramble for Porn Magazine space game. How dare you snub it?
Sorry to be rude, but this game is really stupid! Ow!
We worked our butts off on this concept, you know, and then you come along and have the nerve to say, I don't want to play it. Oh, I get it. His Highness the Foot Fetish King has better things to do. Does this get your rocket running, pervert?
Please, there's some really gross stuff on your shoe!
Why is this club always so noisy? Would you guys mind keeping it down a little bit?
Whoa, wait a sec. What are you even doing here?
Well, my club doesn't have a meeting today, so I dropped by to make sure you're behaving like a real club does.
Who died and made you queen bee?
Aw, I get it. You must not have very many friends. I mean, all of your clubmates are underclassmen losers.
Shut your filthy mouth! Now. You can be honest with us. The real reason you've come here today is to join in our game.
I'd rather have a root canal.
Here's the rundown. No matter what it takes, you have to convince Tako that she wants to play with us.
Oh man, come on! Wait a second. If I remember right, this is a 4-person game. If I drag Takao into this, we'll be up to 5 players. In other words, we'll be 1 player over the limit, meaning they won't need me anymore. Now I'm thinking on the same level as that guy from the Band of 14 Devils. Hey!
What do you want?
I thought you loved to play games.
Huh? I like games, just not stupid ones.
Why not give it a chance? Who knows, you might be surprised.
I'm not playing that crap.
No need to be so harsh. Come on, do it for me.
I saved you from the Band of 14 Devils. It's me who's owed the favor.
Yeah, I know. And I really appreciate the help. But in this case, it's kind of apples and oranges, you know?
And I pushed myself so hard back there.
Fine! Then let's call it 2 favors I owe you now, okay? Help me out and I'll do anything you say! Please!
He's really getting desperate, you guys. He'll do anything I say, huh?
Guess there's no convincing her.
Very well, I'm in.
Huh? You mean, wait, seriously? Like, for real?
But my favors don't exactly come cheap.
Fine by me.
Good work, Kazuma, you did it!
Yeah!
This is great, now all 5 of us can play together.
Yeah! What the hell?! But I thought this stupid game was 4-player!
Yes, well, games evolve.
The only evolution is how badly I got screwed. Psych?
It's too late to go back on your word if that's what you're thinking.
Fine! I'll be a man and make good on this, but it's only in an effort to make you happy!
Wait, you dragged a girl into it and you still call yourself a man?
Blow!
Well, it's time to pick which characters you want to play.
Look, I don't care, just give me whatever.
Same goes for me.
Lucky for you, there are only 2 cards to pick from.
Worldly things are transient.
I'm not a pervert, I'm just horny.
I called dibs on Guy and
Obviously you should be the pervert, guy!
The new character isn't very popular.
But he's the only alien in the game. Seems like people would be into that. Hey, how about we throw my Joe card in the mix? We can play rock, paper, scissors to decide who gets who.
Yeah, but Roka, you were so attached to your Joe character.
It's fine, really. More than anything, I'm just glad to be sharing the game I made with the people I care about most.
Roka.
So sweet.
If she's so sweet, why not just give me the card?
1, 2, 3. I forgot to mention the rule for this game is best 2 out of 3.
She's pulling a bait and switch.
I made a compromise just by offering this deal, so I expect you to play by my rules.
Man, if I end up with the pervert, I'm gonna be pissed.
You and me both.
1, 2, 3. Yay, I won!
Man!
Victory is mine, and so is Gainji.
No! Not my Gainji! Wait a sec, if she snags the Gainji card, wouldn't that leave me with Joe?
What makes you think you're gonna beat me so easily in the next round?
Because all you ever throw out is rock. Joe! You're all mine, buddy!
1, 2, 3.
What the hell does that mean?
According to the rules I created, it means timeout. The thumbs up allows me to freeze the game for 2 minutes.
How is a timeout gonna help you?
You really don't get it, do you? Calling a timeout at this point is the worst possible thing that could happen.
She has 2 whole minutes to wear down your spirits and willpower until you have nothing left to hold on to.
Is it me, or is this sounding less and less like rock, paper, scissors?
As of this moment, the fateful 2 minutes have already begun. Intimidation level 1. Browbeating swat!
Oh, please! Like you can intimidate me with something that derpy. Hey, you can't just swan jab me in the face!
Take this, Taco!
Stop poking my breasts.
Eventually, you two will grow insecure and you'll lose all hope of beating me. But don't worry, your boobs won't get smaller.
Cut it out! 1, 2, 3!
Oh no! You've already mastered my technique for calling timeout?
I can't believe she didn't see the potential for backfire.
I know what comes next. You're going to torture me and affect all manner of terrible things to chip away at my resolve, aren't you, Kazuma?
Okay, not quite the reaction I was hoping for.
Time out.
What the hell? You're using it on me?
Tell me your favorite food now. Go!
A psychological attack, eh?
Do you have a hobby? When you have free time, what do you like to do?
What's the point in asking me all this
So
stuff?
tell me about your childhood. What are some of your fondest memories?
Oh, who cares?
Stop dodging all my questions and just come out with it already.
You want to know? Then take back that favor!
These are questions you can answer on the
My
house.
personal info doesn't run cheap!
All right, that's quite enough back and forth, you two. We'll never get anywhere at this rate.
No, I'd say it'll get somewhere in a minute when you lose.
Well, I always thought I would command more respect as president of the Game Creation Club.
Game Creation Club Provisional, technically.
Very well. Guess I have no choice but to trump you in the next round.
Not very likely with the way you play.
Here we go! 1, 2, 3!
Come on, now what is that supposed to be?
New club rule. It gets carried over to next time. Having said that, it's getting late, so I propose we wrap this up and call it a day. Oh, Chitose, I think it would be prudent to add another character before the next meeting. A non-pervert human.
Okay.
Madam President plays dirty!
But, by using these rules in subsequent meetings, Kazuma and the others still haven't played this game.
Man, I'm starving.
Hey, did you hear the news? Word on the street is Kazuma and his gang beat the band of 14 Devils.
What? Are you freaking serious? The band of 14 Devils? Whoa, that's awesome.
Well, sounds like our cool factor went up thanks to the fight we had with those rhythm game D-bags.
Kazuma and the others are basically Roka's glorified lackeys. At least that's what I heard.
You best check yourself before you wreck yourself, you punk!
Kazuma, I'm really sorry, bro.
Now you listen and you listen good. Kazuma's his own man.
Kazuma, we came all the way here so you could eat lunch with us.
Crap, they're coming for me!
Check it out, you guys. Look who's here. Our inimitable student body president, Chitose.
She's inimitable now?
And that's the school's underground boss lady, Roka Shibazaki. Look how tiny she is.
If she's so underground, how come they know about her? No, not that! It's working?
She's so powerful. Wow, she's the real deal.
Come on, it's just her hand!
So, you ready to eat?
Someone want to tell me what you two are doing here?
Roka saw your left hand and insisted we come by and check on you.
My left hand?
Yeah. You injured it in the fight, and I thought that you might need assistance. After all, it's hard to use chopsticks with a broken hand. Honestly, that's it. I wanted to offer my help in case you found it difficult eating on your own. Come on!
Oh man, why didn't I think of that?
It'd be my pleasure to serve you.
Wait, what?
Thanks, but I'm fine. It's healing pretty good. Besides, it doesn't really matter. I'm right-handed.
It still seems like a perfect time to
You mean you're not gonna leave?
Sit down, you're only fighting the inevitable.
Yeah, she does make a valid point.
Shut up! Why do I have to eat my lunch at my desk next to you two psychos? I'm getting out of here.
That's weird. It doesn't bother you to bring your own lunch even though you're a delinquent?
Why do you care?
I know everything there is to know about that. Truth is, he doesn't make it. Kazuma's little sister packs all of his lunches for him.
You gotta be kidding me!
No way! Your sister makes your lunches? Sorry, bro, you just lost all your cool points.
This isn't my fault! My sister has a thing about not wasting money on school lunches, alright?
Give that here, Kazuma. I have to confirm the contents for myself.
Hey, at least wash your hands first!
Good news, there doesn't appear to be anything weird inside.
It would be kind of lame if there were little heart-shaped dishes or pink chopsticks.
You know, all things considered, this is actually somewhat acceptable.
Morons love giving me a hard time, don't you? Damn, I was hoping that no one would find out.
Sorry, but the cat's out of the bag now. I even found out which first-year class your sister's in. But I wouldn't worry if I were you. There's dirt on nearly everybody in my trusty little secret notebook here.
How does that help me? And besides, that's not even yours. That has Ataru's name on it.
Everything I own is mine, and everything of his I feel like taking and manipulating for my purposes is mine too.
Where have I heard that before?
You know, this is rather delicious.
Damn you!
It's so good. You think your sister wants to be my girlfriend?
No way!